Does anyone remember this character? Well, the artist who created them lives right here in Tulsa, and today we're going to meet with her and see what she's been up to lately. So, originally you were working at a card company. Was it American?
Yes. American Greetings,
American Greetings?
Cleveland, Ohio, a major, I don't know, I'm going to say 15,000 employees, a huge thing. And I was part of a creative group which was over 300, and that was artists and writers.
Yeah.
And so I did greeting cards.
You did the greeting cards. And so how did you get into doing the Strawberry Shortcake?
Okay. So you had big lines that were like holiday lines. And the company did not want to lose territory.
Right.
So in order to keep their territory, they would do things called promotional. In other words, little lines that they could put in between the season.
Okay.
And if they did well, then that would expand that particular line.
Right.
Okay, so Strawberry Shortcake, I was given the task of, okay, we want a little girl character, we want to be a live rag doll, themes of daisies, strawberries, we want pink in there. That was my whole direction for my art director.
You came up with the initial designs and stuff like that, but...
And then it was a card line. It was going to be 12 cards eventually. It was 6 cards. It's going to be 12 cards. That was it. And Tom Wilson, known for Ziggy, was our creative vice president at the time. And he brought his briefcase in, and he said he had 5 properties. And the first one he pulled out was Ziggy because he wanted to sell that one. Exactly. But said, no, that's not for girls. And Shortcake was the 5th one in the briefcase. At least that's the story Tom told us. It was like more dramatic that way anyway. So he pulled it out and Bernie says, that's it? Toys, clothes, animation. It's amusement park. I don't never became, but he said, I know.
You can see you're going to have the whole vision there.
We had $1,000. What? $1,000 to develop the line. But at one point they were trying other artists on Shortcake because they said, she's got big feet, she's got short red hair, it should be long and blonde, and she has the big cheeks, we got to trim that down, and maybe we need to make her older. And I said, well, okay, but you'll have to find another artist to do that. I always got really good employee reviews, except that time.
Oh, no. Right.
I went in and they said, temperamental. Went down on my permanent records.
Right, there you go. So there you go. But it worked for you because you created something that is so iconic and so unique. And I've noticed with your other projects that you've done, even with the Care Bears and what was the gang?
Get Along Gang.
The Get Along Gang. Yes, that they have a look that is definitely you. And so, I noticed another thing about your characters is how they really tie in the elements of who they are with everything, like from the little hats with the strawberries there, and then even the little dots that would be on a strawberry. So that's great. Right.
Theming. I'm good at theming. Yes.
It adds a little extra magic, I think.
It's like layers of discovery.
And then what was it like to see these things come to life?
Well, that was it. The real life part of it was seeing the animation for the first time.
Oh yeah.
So they took, they had all my drawings or whatever. But then the whole first animation I saw was all in pencil.
Oh yeah.
And so
it's like old Walt used to do it all in pencil. Sketches.
And you have it. So Shortcake is moving along. She's skipping. And she has a voice.
Wow, yeah.
And it was, I had chills.
Oh, wow, that's fantastic.
And it's like, oh my gosh, it's real.
Yes, isn't that great? What a great experience to have something that you created in your mind, and then you did those cards, and then all of a sudden she's come to life, and there she is.
So I was in my little world doing all this, never ever realizing what it was going to become. Never.
Oh, yeah. So this was the original group.
That was those characters from Cleveland.
Oh,
now,
okay.
Some of them were working on Ziggy, some on herself, the elf.
The gang back in the day.
Back in the day.
Oh, look at this drawing here.
That's an original.
That's an original.
It's a photocopy of original drawing.
Oh, wow.
So that'll be back in 1979, probably, or 80.
I love this. I mean, that, the very realistic looking. It's like
I wanted to cover on a magazine down in Lawton.
Oh, okay.
So yes, every one of those objects I had to do in 3D rendering, and then put them in a room and add textures.
Oh, that's amazing.
So I taught myself after I retired.
My goodness, yeah.
I'm not much of a painter, so I thought, well, maybe if I just do small canvases. Portrait artist, I work fast, so I have a nickname of Speedy because I'll do maybe more than one drawing. I'll do 3 or whatever.
Right.
I love figure drawing, and this is crayon.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that looks beautiful.
I love
That's really cool. That's great.
Okay. If it's a landscape, it's my husband, but that was art school days.
Oh yeah, and that's beautiful too. Already here, I mean, I can look at this myself and say how the lines are very free and they're quick, but yet there's a precision and a looseness to it at the same time.
This is what my friends and portrait artists tell me, that there's some kind of essence going on there of a personality.
Yeah.
That some of them.
Yes.
Some people only can do realistic and they don't capture who it is.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, look at those. Those are so cute.
So people want me to do their grandbabies, their babies, whatever, but I said only in my style.
Oh, those are so cute. Absolutely. Right, you got to have that.
I said if you want realistic, I know a lot of portrait painters that can do realistic, you know. But if you want what I do, then I'll do it for you, you know.
That's great. So now you're working on a project, you have, what, Out of Thin Air Studios?
Out of Thin Air Studios. This is a new guy.
He's so cute. Look
so
at him. And he looks like he's floating in air.
His name is Giggle, the guardian angel of laughter, because we all need one on our shoulders,
yes,
right?
I definitely need one.
So
especially these days, it seems like.
You tickle my fancy. I'll laugh you to the moon and back.
I love that.
Giggle. So yeah, so Giggle. Then see, that's how my drawings start.
Oh right. Just do the sketch with the pencil,
which takes really because it's in my head first, obviously, and then it doesn't take long to do that first drawing.
Right. That's great.
Then
you take it up to the next level.
So this is a little iffy.
Little iffy. I love that.
And it's once again 3D rendering. Wow. And I've done her in animation. And
oh my gosh.
Little Iffy is never sure of herself. But she has a friend named Shirley.
Oh yes, great.
And a friend named Frankly that tells her exactly what is. And somebody named Maybe who can't decide.
I love the creativity and thinking all these. And it takes a lot of work to do that.
But it's work, you know, they call it artwork and they call, you know, football playing. And they beat each other up, right?
Right.
So it is, and the 3D stuff takes forever, but I love it.
Hearing you talk also shows that you know a lot of things about a lot of stuff. Or you have a broad, you know, it's like, so when you're a kid in school, they're often like, why do I have to learn this? Why do I have to learn that? You never know when you're going to use some little tidbit.
So, I went and I stayed at the Mayo Hotel. My son gave me a day off from taking care of my husband. And I went down to the hotel and I had 3 days and I got to see a musical comedy and it was fun. But I woke up in the middle of the night and had an idea.
Of course.
And I drew, and it was a visual. It was a panda in a formal gown.
Yeah.
And with bamboo pattern on it.
Right.
And so it became Cassandra, the veranda panda. But to your point, let's go back to your point, because I've been to China probably 10 times for work.
Right.
I know what the furniture looks like.
Right.
I know what the tea ceremony is.
So you have all that stuff that you
stored.
can pull from when you're doing your creative
and
stuff.
I have a very long-term memory, so I can remember who I sat next to in first grade, okay? So,
wow, yeah.
And all my teachers' names and all that kind of stuff. And the mean things they said to me, I do remember that too.
Well, you showed them all, let me tell you. This is fantastic. Well, it has been so great to get to talk with you and learn a little bit of something about your life and how you create this wonderful artwork and stuff that has brought so much joy to so many children. I mean, literally from around the world.
So the adults that I talked to that were the fans. So we're going to say they're out there, mostly in their 40s right now.
We're all children at heart. Yes.
I never thought my job in life was very important.
Yeah.
Until, you know, like, doctors are important, firemen, and, you know, police and all that kind of stuff, and nurses, you know. But I realized that Shortcake and Care Bears and Get Along were so important to their childhood that I now know it was very important for me to do it.
Absolutely. That's fantastic. And we're so thankful that we got to interview you today, and that we're lucky that you're here in Tulsa too. We're excited.
And I'm lucky that Tulsa embraces me.
Of course. Well, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? This is fantastic.
Well, if they don't, that's their problem.
There you go. That's the way to